Hello there, chums. As you might be able to tell, a lot has changed. I was right. New shops have risen. We're not going to talk about it. But, more importantly than that, just wait. Trying to do an intro server. Anyhow, you see what I'm really excited about though is this. These are 8 diamonds. You know what that means? Yeah, so it turns out that Enderman farm I was talking about, like maybe building, yeah, so Maxman got around to it. Like before that episode even came out. And it's pretty impressive. Oh. Oh. Oop. Okay. It just means that we got some sales, and well, what did I say? Shop's gonna boom. Anyways, the actual topic of today is Okay, so I was talking about the shops over here. I think the topic for today might just be getting an elytra. There have a stack of diamonds to get. Right now I currently have 1 diamond. Although I've got a Fortune 2 Efficiency 4 pick. And yeah, no, I know I said that I was gonna do some mining off camera. But well, you see, let me just, yeah, you see, I did, and then that Enderman farm I was talking about, I was trying to go to it, ended up falling off the end. I lost a pretty good pick that I had, unfortunately. So now I'm kind of starting over again. So I'm just gonna go over to my mining portal here. So here's the thing. See, after I get the elytra, I'm gonna need a way of getting rockets, and I mean, I could buy them, but it doesn't really sound like a ton of fun. And I'd rather just have my own farm to be able to do it. 6, 7, 8. Unfortunately, I don't really get online as much as most of the other nerds do, so it might not be practical for me to get my own farm because I don't really have the time to AFK. But I think it would be fun to build a creeper farm. I don't think I've actually built one that works really well yet. So just being able to do that, I think, would be fun. And obviously I would need a sugarcane farm as well, but those are fairly easy. Probably build that right beside the creeper farm. But the thing with building a mob farm like that is I need to light up all the caves underneath my base. I'd most likely end up building it at my base just because that makes the most amount of sense to me. So, I don't know. I'll get back to you when I thought about it more. Alright, so I've decided in this episode we're going to build a farm. Behind me here is an extremely complex machine. You see, it requires an AND gate, which traverses its way over to this extender here. See, when this goes down, it activates this redstone line, which goes into this comparator. Make sure it's set to 4 ticks, which then goes into this very special gravel block here. Travels along this redstone line into this dropper. This dropper tells us which farm we're going to build, you see. It's got an iron farm, a villager, not much of a farm, but like a villager trading center, slime farm, cow farm, or leather or food, you know, a creeper farm. You know, we'll throw a sword in there for like a mob farm maybe. Not really necessary, but creeper. A wheat farm, or other miscellaneous foods like potatoes or carrots maybe. Sugarcane farm, or a tree farm. So we're gonna go ahead here and activate this. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, sugarcane. I really don't feel like doing a sugarcane farm. Let's give it another shot here. What? That can't be right. Okay, we'll give it one more try here. What do you mean sugarcane? Oh, well, the machine has spoken. Alright, in all seriousness though, we're gonna be building a sugarcane farm in this episode. I made a little design here. I mean, I didn't make it. I don't remember who originally did this one, but it's a pretty common design. See, when the sugarcane grows into that observer there, which then powers one of these two. We could, if we wanted to, make those into redstone dust, but the problem with that is when it grows, it tends to leave the blocks in. So this needs to get a little bit more expensive. Have the repeater on 1 tick, so that when the sticky pistons push forward, will retract with it. And then in the water here, or underneath the water here, we've got hoppers, which should be pushing, into the hopper minecarts, which then bring it into this one here. This one can go to whatever. We could bring it over to an item elevator if we wanted to, like either this one or possibly just throw it into a bubble column. But anyways, that's the idea here. Fairly simple design. Observer facing downwards into a block, into a comparator set on 1 tick. It doesn't need to be any more than that. Into a line of redstone. So let's say this one's at 2, then it grows to 3 because that one's at 2, then it gets all of them. I just got rid of these. but hopper minecarts will pick it up. And if this gets a little bit too expensive, we could just have it on a power rail going back and forth. It's going to do the same thing. This is just a quicker method. Yeah, that's the idea. And I think for the most part here, I'm probably just going to do it off camera. I've got a spot just behind the house here. I could put it into this wall, I think, and probably go, I don't know, 2 to 3 layers, have my top layer here, and then just the rest of the layers go down. Then I'll probably have an output chest. I don't know yet, that'll get determined. Update on the diamond situation, actually. Don't you tell anybody where this chest is, alright? This is my valuables chest. So I've got 47, which, as we know, is more than 32. I could get the elytra. I still have 15 left over. I'm still kind of deciding on that one, though. Alright, well, here it is. This is it. Pretty simple design, like I was talking about before. We got our our observers looking down at our we got our observers looking down at our sugar cane here. Then come up into some comparators here, all set to 1 tick. Or 2 ticks. Yeah, all set to 2 tick. Line of redstone dust. Coming into some pistons in the wall here. There you are. Which go to this minecart here. It can pick up through this one block. This one here ended up getting covered up by glass, so I don't really need these hoppers here. They're a little bit redundant. Might end up taking them out at some point, but these ones down here, see, they've got the hoppers, and that's quite important because pistons, they push out into this block, and then they can either fall here or they can fall there, right? And we ended up getting 3 layers of that. So then eventually comes into a bubble column here, which goes into a dropper there. Comes up here, gets pushed over into a hopper, and then into our chest. This is way too much time of AFK, by the way. There it is, super simple. Easy enough to do. Finally got ourselves a farm. A second farm. There's also this chicken farm here that I built off camera. Where, you know, the chickens up here lay an egg, gets dropped into a hopper right below them, goes into a dropper, which then just goes into a repeating circuit, which I think is just way too big. Probably. Anyways, then, you know, that gets popped up into this glass, they grow up, they hit the lava, and they end up here. Okay, so get this, you know how I was talking about getting a creeper farm? Well, it turns out the Maxman in his shop sells 1 diamond per 1 stack of gunpowder. And, well, my thought is, if... Because you see, rockets at level 1 is 3 per 1 of each item. And he sells level 1 rockets for 1 diamond per 2 stacks. I think if I were to build a shop in a more convenient location and sell them at the same price, I'm still making money, right? Because 1 diamond per 2 stacks, 1 diamond for 3, that means I'm making 1/3 of a diamond per sale. So 3 sales equals 1 diamond up. Yeah. Alright, I've got an idea. Okay, so you see, what I did here was I built a shop in the most convenient way I could possibly think. Oh. So this shop, it's in the air, because obviously anybody who's going to be buying these rockets, right? It's going to annoy me. Obviously anybody who's going to be buying these rockets, they're going to be able to fly, right? So this super easy platform to land on. So this super easy platform to land on here. Which I know I get it. All right, I don't have wings. Probably not the best person to judge whether or not it's easy to land on this platform. It's convenient. All right, it's gonna work. And getting down even easier, right? And if you do miss that, oh. And you see, if you do miss that, please don't kill me. Oh. Okay, try this again. If you do if you do miss the water bucket, you only take 2.5 hearts of damage. Which I realize might be a little bit much for some people, but I mean, like I said, anybody who's going to be using this shop, they're going to have wings. So, not that big a deal, right? Right? Well, I think unfortunately that's all I got time for today. This video is actually going to be quite a bit longer than my other one was. But I think I'm going to try to keep them generally in between, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes. This one might be a little bit longer than that. But, anywho's, thanks for watching. It was another fun day. We're not going to look at that. It was another fun day. Bye now.